the miracle worker, you begin to, and next time you do this again, I'll fire you. You did it last week, eh? He's doing it again. All right. I don't like to be broke when I'm preaching. What was I? Okay, so I'm just saying, they did some acts, okay? So people go to the church because they saw miracles happening. But when the teachers begin to preach, then you realize something is wrong with what they are teaching and they are preaching. And many actually have believed it like that. They've believed it. So you see that miracles and wonders and those things don't change, but teachings seem to change. All the time, teachings are changing. All right? You see, one minister of God says this, that one says that one says that, and is going. Okay? That led me to do one thing. That whatever I found myself in, I would ask God, what really is this? Because I have that relationship with Him. What is this one? And He gives me a vision or a dream to try and explain to me what His mind is. So that we actually search the heart of God, like David did. You know His heart. It's important to know His heart. Okay? Rather than looking at the acts, and because of the acts, people won't move. It's like when you see the teacher lashing too much, and he comes to the class and says, sleep. You already slept. You didn't even ask, why should we sleep? You know, because of the act, you obeyed. All right? Then there is this one in the class prefect, when the teacher comes, everybody sleep. Class prefect, write names of talkatives. You know, you find everybody sleeping and the class prefect sits down. The teacher comes to lash, because class prefect, give me names of talkatives. Lash everybody, and this guy is singled out. Who is this one? That's God's high priest. All right? The law seems not to be affecting him. And the acts don't seem to be affecting him. Why? Because the teacher will call him to the side and speak to me and whisper to him, I'm going out. I don't want these people to be disturbing. You know, if the headmistress hears a noise from him, he will know I'm out. And then I'll get a query. So try and control the class. Write names of talkatives to control their speech. Okay? Now, maybe the people in the class have something better to say. Very important to say. All right? But talking becomes a law. Don't talk. If you have something to say it later on. So talking is not a sin. But at that time, don't speak. Okay? Why? Because we are trying to control a system whereby there will be no noise from here, okay? And then we'll find the teacher went out. I know one teacher of mine who used to be doing that. Hallelujah. And I was his class prefect, so I know exactly what I'm saying. He was the class controlled. And he does that just some few minutes to break time. So some few minutes to break time, he will go out and come after break. We don't know where he went to. But he does that. So I'm keeping the class quiet till break, and after break, whoever goes to jump, and then during break season, then he comes back. Okay? All right? So the high priest and God have the understanding. They know what they are doing. Jesus says, the servant does not know what his master is doing. Okay? But I don't call you servants again, but I call you friends. Hallelujah. Why? Because then the church had to get to the level. Those who are being given the church had to be brought into a certain understanding what God is doing. Because we see right from the beginning of all this series that if you want to get favor and mercy from God, then you have to be part of what He is doing. All right? So, when God told Israel, you could not go outside and marry. Okay? It's part of the law. Today, Christians marry, they go outside and marry. They're not worried about that one. Why? Who broke that law? Because there's a church doing it. I met a lady who says, in my church, we are not allowed to marry from outside. You need to marry from inside the church. Why? Because in the law, the Israelites are not supposed to go outside. When you come to the Bible in the New Testament, it tells you also how to have a relationship with an unbeliever. Not even have a relationship with an unbeliever. And if you're already married to an unbeliever, there is a way that you go about it. You know, that's the only place He allowed the divorce in the word. Okay, and Paul did that as Paul, not God. Why? Because Paul understands the head, the teacher, and where the school is trying to go to. So let's keep it this way. If we don't keep it this way, there'll be a problem with it.